Hello, everybody. There's Yoshi's on top of my head for some reason. And now there's Grunch. There we go. You got gifted a sub.
I believe we're
congrats,
still clearing
sir.
out some of the issues from last week.
Yeah, you could say that. Chad, am I coming through okay?
Well, that
I
seems
can't
to
help.
still be working.
Well, that is working, yes. But I can't help but notice some frame rate issues. Specifically dropped frames. Twitch seems to be struggle bussing pretty hard today. How the heck y'all... Ow. How the heck y'all doing? Taking care of yourselves? I'm fine over there? Alright, well, maybe it's just my machine. So, after last time we streamed this game, you guys may recall, my machine blue screened. And everything went horribly wrong. And I'm not still sure what caused that problem. It might have been a memory leak. It might have been something else. But my plan is to see if we can survive this time. And if it crashes again, that's going to be that. So I lost a little bit of progress. I'm sure you guys are aware. Because of that whole blue screen thing. But we should be roughly back where we are because I did a little bit of off-screen recovery. So let me just did event viewer. Not really, Starly, no. It just said that Windows had an unexpected shutdown, which is like, yeah, I know that. That doesn't tell me anything. And I couldn't find anything else. I hear the rodents, but I don't see the rodents. I hear it, but I don't see it. Anyways, so obviously this is, you know, a bit Guys, he's not going to show up a second time just because you do that. Rodent got layer. No, the rodent's on the top layer. I'm guessing it's something else. Guys, I'm going to start locking these things down if you don't show a little self-control. You fix your connection issues? You know, Luma, they may not have all been you. We seem to be having some pretty bad frame drops today. Alright. So, sorry for the awkward introduction, folks. As a result of scrambling to get everything back together, obviously we still had a few speed bumps to get past. And I am keeping an eye on Twitch because it is warning me that the bitrate is too low, even though the bitrate is literally 7,000. So it keeps saying that frames are being dropped, even though they shouldn't be. I don't really know what it's on about. But I figured... Tux, I'm gonna need you to kill that.
Unfortunately, I'm not programmed for extermination.
Ah.
At least not with rodents.
Fine. I guess that is a pretty tall order. Anyways. Basically, today's an experiment to see if we can actually get through this game in one piece. If it crashes again, that will unfortunately probably mean we don't continue it. At least in its current form, so...
And I might die.
Which is also not ideal. I don't know, maybe I can figure out how to reverse engineer you into another game of mine. We played Tetris a while back. That was pretty fun. All I said, Luma, is that my machine apparently puts a fair amount of time and effort into running this game. Like, I don't know if it's got something to do with the way it's being run, but the best way to put it is about 50% of my CPU usage is dedicated to this GBA game for some reason. And before any of you think about blaming Tux, I checked. He takes up about 6% of the CPU usage. He's pretty economical by comparison.
I do try to stay fit.
Am I on a Wii U emulator? Why don't I use another emulator? Well, the short answer, Luma, is I didn't realize there was a problem until it was too late. And now we've made game progress. So if I switch emulators, I'm going to lose that. I could do it. I've thought about it. I might. But not yet. And by not yet, I mean, I don't know. A little AI takes up less processing power than a GBA game. That's software optimization, baby! Also, you guys are hanging out above my head. Wait, how far down do you go? How far down do you go? Well, anyway. I think we're going to pick up where we left off, so let's see if you guys can hear sound. Your messages are in my hair. It's true. I could put them behind my hair, I suppose. Let's see here. If I were to... There you go. Now your messages are behind me. Can't put them behind Tux. You won't be able to see them at all. Anyways, Tux, speaking of you, we did that whole diagnostics thing. Did you find anything else out that I don't already know about maintaining my machine?
I think you do a pretty good job at updating your hardware and keeping everything operational. However, I have been doing my best to organize things behind the scenes where I could.
I kind of meant to ask, like, how you managed to run a set soft install, because, you know, I had to wipe this drive, basically. I mean, I was able to back things up, but I don't remember putting you having a backup directory associated with you.
Oh, I jumped over to your phone briefly.
Oh, got it. Oh, don't get me wrong, Luma. I concur it's a bit counterintuitive, but it was also what I had at the time. Remember, I went down and tried to use a bunch of, tried to recover a lot of Wii games and Virtual Console titles, and this just happened to be one of them, which is why we're playing it this way. And if I'm honest with you, I've actually tested this emulator before. It actually runs most applications really smoothly. It just becomes super resource heavy when playing this one game for some reason. Like, it spends less effort on Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I know this because I tried. So, yeah, if you want to blame somebody, blame Capcom. Or blame me. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to head back into my closet for a second. I'm already there. Make a quick adjustment, and I will continue with the rest of this in a moment. Alright, let's do
And I
this.
appreciate the invitation, Starly. I'll be sure to pop over and see if I can organize things a little bit better.
I hope organized doesn't mean throw them in the recycle bin. Oh, I know that, Luma.
Oh, no, I just repurpose.
Luma, I've been doing this a while. I'm aware of some of the resource consumption. I just did not expect this particular tool to consume so much, because most of the other tools I use don't. But it's okay. Now, I guess you guys would like to hear the game, right? I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming. So let me get the volume mixer cranked on, and there we go. Of course, the game is actually silent right now anyway, because we're in the school at night, but, you know, close enough. Alright, who are we talking to? I do love how they say it's dark out, so be careful. And it's like, yeah. It's dark inside, too.
Perhaps it's just more blue.
True. You know, it could be just me, but I'm kind of trying to figure out, like, wait, isn't there supposed to be sound associated with the dialogue boxes?
I don't recall.
Huh. Well, we can hear that pretty well. That one went flying, too. Try to remember what you did since you got the disc pack today.
To catch everyone up, we are trying to find Dex, the boy in the green shirt's homework disc. So we broke into the school, like you do.
You know, as one does. Ah, now I can hear it. Yeah, the game audio is set really quiet. I actually have it cranked all the way up, so I'm surprised at how quiet it is. Okay. There we go.
Well, they have snuck into a school, so perhaps they're just trying to be sneaky.
That makes sense. You know, the choice to make this sepia is still funny to me.
Sepia means the past.
I thought black and white meant the past.
It depends. If it was before 1965, then yes.
Also, I love the implication, for lack of a better way of putting it, that this kid did, like, everything in this classroom except hold still.
He's a very active boy.
Now when does the music kick in, right? Okay, so I forgot what I'm supposed to do here.
So you'll have to check out some of the areas that he was playing with. I would suggest the animal cage area.
Seems reasonable. Hey, what was it doing in there? I saved your life? I don't know about that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna spend the rest of the time looking at this kid and thinking how much she looks like Little Mai. A
Which
child
one
looks
was
like
that?
she has 2 divorces and a smoking habit under her belt.
She is wise beyond her years. She actually skipped several grades.
Did you hear something? No. I love how the chat's just like, you know, since there's not a lot of sound, we'll just fill it in for you. I heard that. That was a Garfield response. Did you see? You guys just have an unlimited supply of these, don't you? You know, it's actually my first experience with most of them, Scuzums, so when the first one blue screened my machine, I got a bit of a cackle out of that, to be honest with you. OBS thinks we've dropped 20% of the frames since starting the stream. I'm kind of impressed that nobody said anything. What if it's a burglar? We're burglars, guys! We have actively committed the act of breaking and entering. Not only that, but we've also taken something out of the building and bypassed security controls. Like, you can't say, what if there's a burglar? You are the burglar!
I would also be curious to figure out what they would be attempting to burgle from a public school.
Well, I guess we're going to break into the teacher's lounge and find out. By we, I mean I, because I'm always using the royal we in this game.
And you are in 5th grade, so you're basically a man in this culture.
Of course. Someone's put a big lock on it and you can't get in, because presumably this lock is analog, and not something that I could break open by, like, talking to an NPC.
In a previous game, that your teacher was kidnapped and locked in there, so supposedly this is a workaround for that.
I see. The sound seems to be coming from here. I'll take your word for it, because I don't hear a sound. That's dangerous. I'll just check it out. You guys wait here. Be careful. What else have we been doing this whole time? You know, besides breaking and entering. Light switch. Okay, I wanted to turn the lights on. So, is there actually somebody in here, or is it just the server being servy? Server holds data.
There is a door in the top left corner.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?
There's a door in the top left corner you should investigate.
Ah. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Tetra code. Hey, I was just playing Tetris. If I bring this back, I can make him proud of me. I hear him talking. If it's a robber, I'm gonna get him. Are you sure about that? Aren't you supposed to be waiting outside? I love how his response is, no, I don't want the additional support. This is a bad idea. And it's like, guys, everything about this is a bad idea. You're not unique in this being a bad idea.
If you've played these games before, their additional support is not much of an addition. But they do try.
Are they going to break the door down? Yep. Oh, okay. Well, that is not the kind of person I expected to see standing at that laptop. Also, that desk is really tall. Alright, Chad, I'm sorry, but this is overkill. I can't focus on what I'm doing.
Your audience appears to be taking the crashing of the stream to be a challenge.
I was going to say, I think they're wondering just how much my machine can take. Alright. Well, let's just go with this. Kids, they saw me? I mean, dude, you have one of the most distinct profiles so far in the game.
That's so you can tell he's an important character. Remember, this is an anime game.
Right, right. And, of course, you also know he's an anime character because he immediately goes straight for, you need to die, even though all you did was observe that I exist.
Correct.
We're a little late on the delay. Boy, talking really is a free action in this game, isn't it? What's that supposed to mean?
There appears to be dialogue-induced paralysis.
Yeah, that's fair. A big, juicy promotion. What are you, Spiritovich from Super Mario RPG? Why don't we just throw a chair at him? I can't be the... Like, haven't these kids ever been in an American school before? They're all trained in violence.
Well, they are Japanese in this game.
That's true.
And also, you'll find that the series has an amazing propensity for engaging in fights where you could just basically deck the person, but the nabbies are going to do all the battling.
Ah. Kind of like a Pokemon trainer.
Exactly.
Oh, it's from inside the laptop. I like how his response is just, wee. Well, that's a new one. And there he goes. Gotta say, that's definitely one of the less traditional means I've encountered for clearing unwanted NPCs out of your way.
It is effective, though. He did take out 3 at once. I might have to write that one down for later.
Yeah, just maybe don't test it on my device.
Well, you do have a lot of subjects available.
Yeah, Scuzums, I gotta say,
aware.
that one's a little out of left field for me. Time for us to bolt. Yeah, because all you did was stand there. I don't need to waste time on him, even though I literally just talked about how convenient it would have... Never mind. This guy's not the most competent. I can kind of tell. Wait, you're going to leave him... He exists in the virtual world. How is he supposed to get to us? What if we just never use the internet? What then, game? What then?
Well, he's a child born after 2000. I think he's going to be ending up using the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
I would
Now-
check on your friends just to make sure they're all right.
I'm not saying
You
I would
can see they look
necessarily
fine.
want this outcome, but I'm just imagining the school reopening and walking in to see whatever's happened here. Like, that would spawn its own investigation. I don't know, I feel like that almost might be more effective than whatever I'm about to do.
True, but it doesn't exactly have the timing that would befit a game.
No.
But you can get a free chip.
Yeah, which, that's cool.
And it's a rather powerful one, so I would say equip it when you can.
Copy that. Okay, I'm guessing there's nothing back here. You know what? Let's just equip it now. In fact, let's save now, just in case.
Good to be safe.
Never hurts to have an extra copy. Alright, so... Ah! Attack an enemy, heal you. Okay.
Correct.
So...
You'll notice that the blue highlight makes it a special chip. That's known as a Navi chip.
Oh, there's a little icon next
Basically,
to
it's
it.
a summon.
That's fun. Alright, well, let's see. Which one do we want to get rid of? You know what? I could always do with fewer mini-bombs.
Not a bad idea.
There we go. Alright, now that we have that... Wait, is there somebody in here? Were we just in this room? Oh, we weren't. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, I guess he's not holding anything I can use. Yeah, tomorrow's Mother's Day, Shiny, so I'm off. I'm starting a day early today. Better be careful going in. Is there any way we can get inside without getting hit? I need something to block the light. Alright, well, let's look around the school to find something to block the light. Light blocking, huh? Oh, oops. I guess we're reading the textbook now. I wasn't trying to do that.
You could potentially use a desk, but they are rather heavy. And that
Let's
would
see.
be making a mess.
I'm guessing I can't carry the whole thing. You know, realistically, anything I pick up from the shelf here could theoretically be used to block light.
In theory, yes. But again, this is an RPG, so you have
Right.
one answer.
It's gotta be a specific item. Pardon me. I can't go beyond this point.
Correct.
I've already spoken to her. So
If I
maybe...
may offer some guidance, I would check back in Classroom 5A.
Okay. Classroom 5A. I'll give that a shot.
If you remember from our last session, when we went to Scilab, the other class went to a different place.
Right, they went to pick up a parasol.
Oh, my apologies. 5B.
5B, oh, right. You know, it's funny, I remember thinking the parasol felt a little out of nowhere. I didn't expect it to be foreshadowing. I was thinking to myself, I wonder why they're going to an umbrella factory in a world that's all about computers.
Well, that would be because of plot convenience, of course.
Of course. You know, if it works, it works. I'm gonna guess I just use this automatically.
Correct. You can just simply go back into the room now.
I can't help but say, I feel like the teacher's lounge reminds me a little bit of an existing classroom. Boink. Foiled again! By an umbrella.
That's the power of opacity, kids.
It's amazing what you can do. Whee! I'm assuming this will spawn us, yeah. It's the principal's PC, it's full of school data. Let's go find Flashman. Alright. Yeah, it is dark in here, that's not... It looks dark to me too, chat. Okay, I guess we can't go that way yet.
Correct. From time to time, you're going to see that the light level will change here.
Just periodically, huh?
And, well, depending on certain actions.
In order to make the area brighter, turn on the light switch in the real world? By the way, I saw a doodle the other day. It said Cleaners 1. Perhaps it has something to do with the real world. Is it a clue for the real world for this area? Okay, we've definitely seen that Cleaners 1 poster.
So Len can assist Mega Man here. I would go back to classroom 5B.
Who knew this classroom would be so plot relevant?
Go ahead and click the light switch.
How is it over there? It's bright enough to search. Alright, cool. Back to where we were. Oh yeah, see, that's a lot better.
And you can see that with the flash here, certain data and other items can be found.
Epilepsy warning. Heads up, chat. I wasn't aware of this mechanic. Although it looks like they've probably toned it down a little bit.
It shouldn't be too severe, hopefully.
Hey, we found a key. And it looks like there's another one back there. Can we cross over to that chunk? Well, it doesn't matter. You know, it says something to me about how secure this school is, that there's also, you know, for lack of a better way of putting it, that there's also,
Viruses everywhere?
Yeah.
I believe that the principal may have been downloading custom mouse icons and such, and perhaps using LimeWire, if anyone remembers that.
LimeWire? What's LimeWire?
A very old system used for stealing.
Ah. So you're saying the principal was engaged in piracy?
Aren't they all?
You know, I can't say for sure. Let's just use the cannon and the shot. This works. Ta-da!
Excellent virus busting.
Oh, we got another cannon. And it only took 21 seconds. Anyways, I was trying to go over here to get a key. Yeah, I can't go over there yet, but I can grab this one. Regular memory increased by a megabyte. Ooh. Wouldn't it be nice if RAM could be virtually downloaded?
It would be more convenient.
You know, it's funny you'd bring that up, though, Starly, because, oh, okay, I guess I triggered the AV.
Yes, so some of these may actually be viruses in disguise.
That was fast. I made you remember a lot of programs just now. But no, it's funny you bring that up, Starly. So as you guys know, I work in IT, and we had somebody who recently triggered one of our security tools. And this is a couple months back. But the reason it triggered the tool was because they were trying to watch the Super Bowl on their computer, which, you know, you might think, okay, that's fine. Except they were trying to torrent it. Pro tip, chat. Do not try to perform piracy on a corporate-covered laptop. The security team will find out, and then they will rip you a new one. Says the person who did the ripping. Yeah, just... I know as a program you have no experience with inappropriate use of resources on a corporate device, Tux, but pro tip for any other communiques you may make, that's not how you should do that, ever.
I do appreciate the commitment to the hustle, as it were.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it.
I wasn't necessarily downloaded with that form of morality coding.
Fair. Okay, I guess we'll use the guard chip. Nice.
Excellent timing.
Thank you. Alright. Can we open this door?
Yes.
Sweet. Just gotta find another key somewhere around here. What does this do? Textbook programs. Ah.
So you'll see that some areas will correspond to their real-life counterparts, which helps you kind of navigate between the two.
That makes sense. You could change the number, but that wouldn't be nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, well. Here we go again. Alright, we got 2 cannons, so we could just... We'll just throw 2 cannons down. And that way we can blast the middle screen and then just hold still.
Perfect.
Cool. Oh, it's just all wild cards now.
That's not a bad thing. That gives you the opportunity to use lots of chips altogether.
It's true. Guess we'll see what happens when we do this. That wasn't as effective as I hoped, but it was still fun to try.
It did a good amount of damage. And you should be able to clean up things from here.
I'm gonna say 2 shotguns ought to do the trick, right?
Normally, shotguns aren't used for cleaning, but they do work here well.
Clearly you've never played Shotgun Mario 64.
I have not, but it does intrigue me immensely that something like that exists.
If this game crashes again, maybe I'll switch you over there so you can see what it's like.
Will I be equipped with a shotgun?
I don't see why not. Just use it responsibly, okay?
I make no promises.
Oh, well. That's a whole separate question. Once SSDs get faster than RAM, we can swap files. Oh, that would be interesting. Busting level 9 at 2 seconds? Like, how much higher can I go? Anyway, let's break this
There is busting level 10 and busting level S. But you did get pretty far up there.
You know, there must be something wrong with the electrical grid, because I don't feel like things should flash this much. You know? I mean, maybe it's just me, but...
Well, everything is pretty much chock full of viruses, so generally understood that things aren't working 100%.
That's true. It's not like any of this is particularly well secured.
No, in this world they made the digital jump a little bit faster than we would have planned for them to.
Do you know what cyber world you're in now? Hold on. I can see something that looks like a statue. Okay, we've seen a statue. Is that classroom 5B again? No, because we're already in 5B, so maybe it was the other room. It's either that or the teacher's lounge. I've seen the statue for sure.
This will be in the teacher's lounge.
Your phone uses internal memory. Yeah, Windows can do that too. The funny thing is my RAM is fine. It's just my CPU that's working hard. And Twitch still thinks we're OBS still thinks we're dropping frames, but I haven't heard anybody comment on it. So, I guess we're doing okay?
I wouldn't say this game has exceptionally high frame rates, so maybe it's just been misinterpreted.
There you go. As long as I'm coming through clear, right?
There appears to be a little parasite on your head.
Oh, that's just Grunch. He periodically shows up.
Ah, so that's a grunge. That makes that file make more sense.
Oh, here we go. Time for another one of these. Oh, I haven't seen that goober before.
Correct. So this new enemy here, the Ella Ball, will bounce around the screen briefly, land in the middle of your side, and will start spinning around with a little electric pinwheel.
Oh. So all I have to do is to not stand on top of where he lands.
Correct. And then once he starts the little pinwheel, you will want to cycle around him. Or just blow him up quickly, which I would recommend.
Fair enough. Oh. I see what you mean now.
And you'll see that he only moves diagonally, so he is pretty predictable.
It's true. It'd help if I had any matching letters. I seem to have, like, exclusively non-matching tiles. Okay, this is kind of a silly way to do this, but it's fun to watch. Okay. Yours is UFS 3.1. What does that mean, Luna? Not sure I quite understood what you meant there. Okay. Oh, there's something back there. But I don't think we can go there yet. No, we can't. Oop, here we go again. Do I need to change my chip rollout? Is that why I'm getting, like, exclusively chips that don't match?
Potentially, but you do have not a whole lot of different chips to choose from at the start.
Got it.
Once we get a little bit further, you'll see your options will basically fall into one playstyle.
At least those guys take forever to, you know, actually warm up. I'm just gonna... Oops. Do I have a healing weapon I can deploy? I do not. Okay. I do need to recover pretty soon, but I guess we'll save that for next time. Oh, see, Tux may have known that, even if I didn't.
That depends. I am made up of code, but I don't necessarily know everything about it.
No? That's okay,
Do you know everything about your own bodies?
No, I don't. I know I'm about 40% music, but that doesn't mean I know everything about music. Oh, great, here we go again. Oh, 2 cannons. That's a little more helpful than what we've been getting.
I believe 2 cannons is something you're familiar with.
Thinking of the Pokemon?
I am. I am correct, right? That is a Pokemon?
It is.
I was only modeled after one. I wasn't given the encyclopedic knowledge of them.
That's fair. Getting an encyclopedic knowledge of Pokemon these days is kind of a challenge. There's over 1,000 to choose from. So I don't blame you for not knowing off the top of your head.
I have seen that some do rise above the others. This Charizard appears to be quite popular.
Charizard's one of those Pokemon that everybody knows about, whether they want to or not. It's kind of a form of cultural osmosis. Oh, 2 passwords. Nice. Oh, well, here we go again. Man, they gotta fix this place. This is borderline lawsuit worthy. Could you imagine a school database that was actually this poorly maintained? I'm kidding, by the way. Of course I can.
With my minimal experiences with schools, I believe most of them are actually like this.
A lot of them are just severely underfunded, to be honest with you. You know what? I'm just gonna... no, area grab won't do me any good. I can't even cash in a bunch of them for, like... trading for the next turn, so we're just gonna have to... vibe with what we've got.
Sometimes you do have to rely on the Mega Buster for a bit.
It's a pity that weapon is little bit more than useless.
It can be improved.
I'm counting on it, because right now I've seen pea shooters more effective. Alright, I guess we're doing this again.
I believe the correct term is lemon shooter, based on the projectile.
It does look more like a lemon shooter. Man, it's hard to avoid that.
It should always spin in a clockwise fashion, so as long as you continue moving clockwise, it should be avoidable.
Fair. Although I'm dying pretty bad. I'm getting hit pretty badly, so...
Remember,
I might have to respawn into this area.
You can jack out.
Let's save real
Correct.
quick.
You can jack out and jack back in.
Yeah, I'll have to backtrack a little, but that might actually be safer. I recognize I'm cheaping out, but I'd rather do a little backtracking than hang out with all that. Hang out with such low HP, since healing in-world is kind of a challenge.
I'd call it strategy. And you should just be able to run through this first section here, since you've already opened the doors.
Right. And would you believe it? I actually more or less remembered the path this time.
Even without a neural network, you appear to be good at picking up on patterns.
I appreciate it. You know, pattern recognition is supposed to be something that a lot of organic types are good at, but sometimes I do struggle with it, so let's not give me more credit than I deserve.
That is true. I have had difficulty identifying these crosswalk things that everyone seems obsessed about.
Well, I got rid of that guy at least. I love how it's like, now would you like to recover? I'm like, sure. Let's just go with all of them. Just stand back here doing this over and over.
Practice your dexterity.
Exactly. You get it. You get me.
Well, I have been on your hard drive for about 2 weeks now, even with the reboot considered.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep thinking about that file structure and wondering how well it's been organized. Okay, so... I need one more key, right? I must have walked right past it.
I believe so.
Maybe it's down here. Yeah, we haven't walked on this space yet. Ah, maybe that's it. Or maybe it's a memory thing. Or maybe it's maybe it's another random encounter.
I believe the phrase goes, little column A, little column B.
Ah, that makes sense. Poke. 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 Okay, I walked right into that one. Oh. Doesn't give me a whole lot of other options. Sure, we'll just recover. We'll just spend this turn recovering for fun. Even though we can't actually recover that much. Mario Party? Everyone loves... You know, I had a dream the other night I was playing Mario Party. But, like, for some reason I could only find a Japanese copy of Mario Party 6. I'm not sure why. I don't even own a copy of Mario Party 6 in Japanese.
Perhaps there's a deep psychological meaning to that. You organics do tend to have those psychological meanings, don't you?
Yeah, we're not good at the whole saying what we mean at face value thing. We kind of struggle bus with that.
We only ever dream of electric sheep, so our dreams are rather boring.
At least there's something straightforward about it. Oh, the circles on the floor of the maze. You know what? I see what you mean. Hold on, let's go roll a dice block. I just had to double back for the joke. I just had to. Me and my big mouth. Got it. I just wanted to finish with a buster because I thought it'd be funnier. Alright, now we backtrack, and... I guess that's their idea of, like, triple authentication. Oh, this must be him. You have to delete me to break the hypnosis. I mean, okay. Time to fight.
The solution is murder.
You know, if it were... Wait, hold on. I better be careful how I respond to that particular comment. Oh, interesting. I can't equip... Why can't I equip this one?
Unfortunately, because you selected 2 cannons, it's not going to allow you to boost one. Since they don't have the same letter.
Got it. Well, I'd rather have 2 cannons than a boost right now. Oh, okay, so he attacks diagonally then.
That first move is going to track you, so I would just keep moving whenever he targets you with it.
I understand. Ugh. He's got some pretty.
And you'll want to back up a row here.
Say that again?
You will want to back up here whenever you get out of the custom screen, as he's about to strike the front row.
Got it.
But if you back up, you should be fine.
Okay. That didn't give me much to work with this time, did it? I guess we'll just shoot him in the face.
Damage is damage.
You know, if it works, it works. Does seem like having that area grab actually came to our advantage this time.
Right, it's holding him back.
I'll take it. I don't really want to get up close and personal, but the sword would provide some useful range.
And remember that because it's the wide sword, it will swipe either the 2 panels or the 3 panels, depending on where you're standing, so you can hit all across the row.
It's true.
If you're at the top or the bottom of the screen, it will strike the center and the whichever side you're on, and if you're in the middle, it'll strike the entire row. So if you can get him right there, then you can do some good damage on him.
Oh, pfft. Well, I could have. He teleported immediately.
That's alright, you're still doing alright. Oh, and you can try out the new roll chip.
Alright. That's the only one I
You
can use,
pause
though.
briefly. Don't start using it right away. Wait for a quick moment once you get out of the custom screen.
Got it. It said, oh, Luma just let me know stream is stuttering. Are we back to where we should be? Is it stuttering for anybody else? Okay. So, say that one more time for me. I'm sorry, Tux. I didn't catch it.
Just pause for a quick couple of moments after coming out of the custom screen so that his iframes are completed.
Got it.
As long as he's flashing, he's immune. Now you should be able to use it.
Got it. I assume I still need to be close, like, within him?
Nope.
Within his range?
They will track. They will track wherever
That's convenient.
and attack.
Oh,
It even freezes the game.
it's a pretty solid hit, honestly.
Roll's an excellent chip. Now you will want to avoid being in the range of either of those bulbs as they are going to strike you with electricity.
Got. So don't stand between them?
Jump to the back row if you can.
Got it. Okay. Do I want to focus on attacking him, or... Yeah, I guess we'll go with this. It does it on big intervals? Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, Luma. Alright, he's only got 20 left. So he can't go much longer.
Right. If you use that electric chip right there, you should have just enough.
There we go.
There you go.
Takes care of that problem.
Flashman deleted.
Apparently we weren't nearly good, so it's like, yeah, you get a pittance of a reward because you failed. Oh well, it was a try. I mean, you know. Rule 98, never get deleted even if defeated in battle. Oh, he's gonna blow up the server. Browser crasher? Okay, that's just a BHO. The beacon for a major catastrophe. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, you're not getting an elaboration on that. A little dizzy, huh? We've got to get out. Yeah, we do have other places to be. Let's go check on that after we save, because I really do not want to accidentally backtrack again.
It should be noted that the adult man who could have easily taken out 4 children has retreated.
Yeah, he obviously wasn't all that threatening. Yeah, that's true. Thanks for saving us again. No problem. I love how it's just commonly accepted. This is what we do now.
This is a trend for him.
We should go home or we'll be late for school tomorrow. I can't be late. You're already at school. Technically, you're early. You're really early. What does that guy mean by major catastrophe? He just tried to kill all 4 of us. You're thinking too much about it. Don't worry about it so much. Okay. I'm going to guess that this is the point where we don't tell any adults either.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course. Alright, we've got 2 new letters. I can't sleep. I'm in the park now. You want a net battle? And we got his code for his homepage. So he just wants to fight now?
There's a good 98% chance. Yes, so you can fight him if you want to potentially get his Navi's battle chip.
You know, more stuff is nice.
Also, there's a good 98% probability that he will not end up doing his homework.
Yeah, I had a sneaking suspicion. Oh, Gutsman's pretty beefy.
Correct. He is rather predictable. He is very straightforward.
He doesn't look like the sort of person who has very complicated maneuvers.
If you're in the front row, he will attempt to punch you. If you are in any further rows back, he will attempt to use a shockwave on you.
Like that?
Correct. And he also uses panel cracking. So you can see here that until the panels are moved off of, they will potentially form holes.
Got it. He hits faster than I thought he would. I'm actually kind of impressed in that regard. Are we back to stable now, chat? I haven't seen that frame counter drop for a while. Let's see here. I guess we'll go with a shotgun. Oh, this stinks.
You're actually in a pretty good position because his shockwaves can't hit you if there are holes in front of you.
Of course, I also can't hit him, but, you know.
That's where you can take advantage of your Mega Buster or whatever projectile chips you've got on hand.
All he's got to do is stand in front of me, right? I guess we'll see if he gets close enough for me to actually, like, shoot him with something. A cannon's nice. Of course, we could also take some space out from in front of him. I can see how that might be useful.
Sure, and then that will also make holes on his side so he can't hit you with the shockwaves.
We'll take it. He's kind of a klutz. Granted, I'm not exactly nailing it either, so... Sorry, what?
He will attempt to strike the ground even if there's a hole in front of him.
You gotta admire his consistency.
He's a bit of a workhorse, but he's not exactly what most AI would call a significantly complicated neural network.
I see. I guess I could probably switch to another weapon now. Let's try the sword, just for fun.
Now you do want to be careful in getting into situations like this, where you have only one row here, because he can throw shockwaves down that one row.
I'll say, because that means I can't avoid any of the shockwaves, right?
Correct.
Let's hope some floor comes back soon. Alright, let's try some zap rings. I'll slow him down a little bit.
You can actually use all three. That's the nice part about electricity. It actually doesn't invoke the iframes.
Which is a nice thing to have, right? Stun lock. Okay, bringing her out would be massive overkill. It'd be funny, but it'd be massive overkill. So we'll just go with that.
And you even managed to counter him at the end.
I'll take it.
And you got the Gutsman chip.
And more bug frag. That's just a hilarious name to me.
Just consider them Bitcoin.
So they're functionally worthless?
In some senses. I would go ahead and throw that Navi chip in your chip folder, as it's going to be pretty useful for you going forward.
Yeah, I could see that. Alright, let's see what we could get rid of. We got 4 cannons, 3 shotguns, 2 V-guns, 2 air shots, 2 mini bombs, rolls, guards, pans, a couple recovery chips. I mean, these all look decent. Which one would you get rid of?
I would advise either getting rid of another mini bomb or one of the panel out chips. Just based on how I've been assessing your battle style.
Got it. Alright, well... let's... you know what? Yeah, it's... Wait. Oh, I can just unequip it completely, I see.
Correct, but you do need to have a full folder to actually continue.
Makes
There you
sense.
go. And Gutsman will function sort of as a pseudo panel out, because he'll send shockwaves down every row that's in front of him, and will crack every panel that it hits.
That sounds convenient. Alright, well let's save again, even though I just did. Oh. I always get tripped up by the save dialogue when it moves the cursor around. Does somebody want to explain to her that you shouldn't stand this close to a TV when... You know what? Never mind.
There are bigger problems. She's entirely unconcerned that her child committed a felony.
Yeah, she doesn't strike me as the most aware parent.
She's probably more aware than she lets on, but she does commit to the bit pretty strongly.
Did you get it? Yes, of course. Wow, that is not OSHA compliant. Those cables are terrible. What kind of cable management is that?
I'm not 100% certain that evil organizations are required to be OSHA compliant.
So... Okay, you know what?
That would be Dr. Wily.
Well,
or this version of Dr. Wily.
let's say he looks vaguely familiar, but I have questions. So many questions about the statues on the left and right of his desk. But I'm not sure I can ask any of them.
He has a strong self-image.
That's not the part I have questions about. Anyways. I love how it's like we're different from before, like, for the last 27 entries.
Well, yes, in the original Mega Man Battle Network game, he supposedly exploded. He got better.
I mean, you know, he's got Eggman immunity. No matter how many explosions happen near him, he'll always get away in some form or fashion.
Yes and no. He's a little less bulletproof than the Robot Battle Network series. He can be exploded if need be.
If need be. Well, that's good to know that I have the option. Hopefully I don't need to use it. Let's say, where is this kid? Who are you yelling at? Who is this small child yelling at? Do you know where the #1 net battler in town lives? I'm looking for my brother. Oh, I'm sorry, but no, I've only just got here myself. Excuse me, I have to get to an appointment. I was gonna say, why does this child not already know the residency of his older sibling? That feels like an oversight to send a kid out and not elaborate on that in advance.
Well, apparently it's a safe enough society that you can just let a child out to use the subway themselves, so
Yeah.
maybe they were more trusting back then.
So that's fair, but also the same society has more malware on the school server than I think I've encountered in your average... Never mind, I'm not going to get into it. What? Well, that seems... gibberished. Your... how... homework!
It appears that Mega Man is going through a tunnel.
Let's get Dad to take a look at it. I hate to bother him at work. Well, you know, we are his kids. I'll send him an email, let him know we're coming. It'll probably be missing some symbols. There's a rumor that your little brother is looking for you. My little brother? Yeah, he says that he's looking for the #1 net battler in ACDC, but you don't have a younger brother, do you? Of course not! You know that! Well, does he though? Does he know? Forget it, let's just go see Dad. I love how it's the same TV program. She must be watching the Food Network.
It's a very engaging program.
I mean, if you've ever seen the Food Network, they run divers, drive-ins, and dives like 16 hours a day, so...
I don't tend to watch that one as it references taste buds, which I don't possess.
Doesn't appeal to you as much, huh?
No, and I've also been unable to locate this flavor town on a map anywhere.
So, what are you into then? Discovery, maybe?
I like house hunters. That one is also the same, every time. I find it amusing how large their budgets are.
Is this kid blocking the entrance to the subway? Okay, you don't need to punch him. Why don't you just ask him what his brother's name is? I mean, that would have made more sense at the beginning. I can't tell you. Well, we want to go shop. I love how it's like, can you please just throw this kid out of the way? I got places to be. I'll have to find the number one. No, okay. Alright.
I mean, they are gracious enough not to just push him down the stairs.
Which
so.
is... Yeah, I love how everyone's collective response is to just let this kid block the path and not, you know, go around him or something.
They spend all day on the internet. They're a very passive people.
As somebody who spends a fair amount of time on the internet myself, I assure you that passivity has very little to do with how much time you spend online.
Oh no, not the passivity online. I'm certainly aware that that's not the case. But I believe the more time that you organic spend online, the less you spend toning muscles.
Ah, I see. So am I supposed to just, like, barge into people's houses looking for an NPC?
Well, you could take some hints. You're looking for a net battler, correct?
Presumably, yes.
So, maybe we should look for someone we had a recent net battle with.
Maybe somebody exaggerated. Oh, it's gonna be what's-his-face.
And that would be What's-His-Face's house, better known as Dex.
Clearly I walked right by it. There we go. Oh my goodness, this place is a disaster. It's a Super Nintendo. These people still have Super Nintendo? Okay, so if he's not in his house... He wouldn't be at school, would he? I don't think today's a school day.
I would check there, just to be safe. Maybe he went to turn that homework in.
Fair enough. Maybe it is a school day, right? I don't really know what the school schedule in this game is.
I believe it corresponds to a Japanese school schedule, so every day but Sunday.
That sounds terrible, if I'm honest.
Well, as an AI, I'm always working, so I'm not quite sure what the significance of a weekend is, though I have heard the term.
Yeah, but I think the difference is, unlike, you know, maybe someone like me, you're theoretically not designed with a REST protocol requirement in mind.
I have an on or off function.
Yeah, and I'm guessing
similar?
the latter is more like temporarily ceasing to be.
I would describe it something like that.
It's less than ideal. I do appreciate how this little kid has the same hair, but like slicked back instead of forward, and otherwise is basically just completely different. Oh, how sweet, isn't it though? I can almost smell the sarcasm in that delivery. Something about his father being there on business? Yeah, I've seen photos of him, but we haven't met him since he was 1? How does this kid know what you look like? Why is he calling you number 1? Because I'm a giant liar, but that's why. I like how everyone collectively goes, you know what, actually, we're just gonna laugh at you now.
To be fair, this town has about 10 people living in it, so not exactly a deep pool he would need to overcome.
It's like a local Smash tournament, basically.
Exactly. And he just plays Meta Knight.
I love how I could just be like, nah, I'm leaving. But sure, since you've decided that you wanted to have this fight a second time, I like how the thing is twice as beefy as last time.
Correct, and something that you might want to know is that you are able to lose this fight.
I can believe it. That's a pretty impressive HP. Well, let's see if we get lucky, shall we? We'll start off with something traditional. Alright. Now we can fire twice, which is even better. Ooh, nice shot there.
There you go.
Okay, we have roll. We'll hold on to that, but it's good to know that it's there, right?
That one is actually Gutsman, and you can use that once the panels are fixed, because if you try to use it now, it's not going to do anything.
Right. Sorry, I saw the star instead of the letter and just automatically assumed. Remember what I said about how our pattern recognition can be thrown off? There's your proof.
And yet you still know much more about these crosswalks than I do. I still can't identify those.
You know, it takes some practice. You'll get there.
Now what you can do is if you go ahead and grab that chip, run to the front lines and use it, and then curl around to protect yourself. So jump to the front, use the Gutsman chip, and then curl back around.
Got it. Like that?
Correct. And now he is going to slowly box himself in.
I can live with that outcome.
And it's a great way if you wanted to eventually get them in a position where you can easily hit them. That's a good method to do it.
Oops, I walked right into that. It'd be nice if I could get some matching suits once in a while.
The more that you get some of the basic chips, the more you're going to end up having ones with similar letters, so you'll get there.
Alright, let's see what happens here. I guess we'll try shocking him. Alright, 2 shotguns. That ought to do something, right?
Mm-hmm. Just gotta keep the damage output going. You're halfway there.
Something, something, living on a prayer.
I wasn't programmed with a very good singing module. I wouldn't recommend duetting.
Copy that. Ow. Well, that was an accident. Basically, if I take any more hits, I'm toast.
There's a good likelihood of that. So just do your best. I would go ahead and use the curl around method. There you go. Now you're protected there.
Say good thinking. Thanks for the reminder. I guess I'll just heal another turn. Alright. Ah. Oh well.
Oh well, you just confirmed to him that his big brother is a winner.
It's not a bad
In a way,
thing.
that's a reward.
We're doing it again. Well, here we go. Back to the sub.
You will need to
Okay,
buy a
that
ticket,
trash
go
can's
to that.
hilarious. Sorry, did I cut you off?
Nope, you're fine.
Okay.
Go up to those little orange kiosks there and you'll be able to purchase a ticket.
Huh. I guess it didn't actually cost us anything, so that's convenient.
Fortunately, yes, it does run on the Pokemon Center logic.
I can live with that. Wait, so we're here?
Correct.
Boy, that was fast. I do like how it drops you off directly inside the building.
I believe there's some lamp shading. Depending on which game you play, there is an actual external part of this building, but they chose to go with the simplified route here.
Unlocks mystery
If
data.
you were to
that
buy
is-
a mini or full energy, those are the health items.
Got it. Well, the full energy sounds nice. We have the money for it.
Could be useful to have around.
How many should we get? No, I'm kidding. Just one is probably fine, right?
For now. Remember, you always have the jack out ability.
Right. What does the unlocker do?
There are certain purple diamonds that you'll find around, and some of those have special prizes inside. You will need to use an unlocker to access those.
Oh. Still, 4,000. That's a pretty steep cost. Nice. Well, what? Was that Viper, Luma? I only saw it bounce for like a second. Let's hold off for now. Oh, that was an L? Nice. Welcome to the lab. The elevators over there will take you to other floors.
And we will want to take the elevator. So
Who's
head
this
to the
kid?
right.
That's the job BBS. Oh, I'm guessing that's a side quest thing?
Correct, and at some points we will be encouraged to take some side quests, but for now, you can skip it.
Got it. We'll get in trouble if we go in there. Alright, fine.
Despite the fact that you were in there yesterday.
Hello. Dr. Hikari is lab chief. Alright, good to know. Did I add dusk feet?
Yes.
No, Luma, I did not get a chance because I was out on a boat all day after yesterday. I love how it even says, don't touch it, which, you know, we have to push A to interact with it, so...
This child has an amazing degree of clearance for what he can technically accomplish here.
Your PET is a custom job, so you have to fix it personally. Here's a backup. The sub. Oh my gosh. Oh, now we got an email. That was fast. Alright, what does the email say? New shortcut. I made a shortcut from my homepage to the square. Now you can go from my homepage straight to the square. I just opened the gate. Okay. That's cool.
So there'll be some spots that you can go into and certain computers that will take you to places on the net a little bit faster.
Like a sort of kind of fast travel, huh?
Correct, but you still have to walk.
Right. What are you doing here? I just came to get my dad. No time, you need to go get on the air. Second round of the preliminaries are starting. I'm not really... I love that. I'm not really prepared, but alright. I also like how he, like, tracked us down here. Oh, we got a seaside pass. No time to explain. Hurry. Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to be disqualified. Yeah, let's hurry. Enough with... I like how even the writers are like, okay, I think we've said the word hurry enough times, don't you? You know, just for that, I'm gonna save real quick, and then I'm going to walk the rest of the way. I'm being facetious. I'm not.
I believe that's called malicious compliance.
I need to buy another ticket, don't I? Going through. Going back. Going out.
So from here, I would advise going to Dex's house, right there.
How do I always forget it's the yellow one? Oh, yeah. Buy a ticket to nowhere? Say that again? I totally cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't believe you did.
Oh, alright. Rest well, Scuzzums. I hope you're able to get a decent nap in.
Go ahead and jack into his computer.
Ugh. If I can get him out of my way. Wrong button. There we go. Alright.
And then if you go to the right, and all the way down here,
Is that the new
that little
teleporter?
area there, correct, that is the shortcut.
I like how it falls on you. Like, thunk. Okay.
It's the closest thing that we get to an eating experience, except for we're being eaten.
You can only go by Cyber
ahead and
Metro,
go
but I
through.
don't have a ticket. Well, I'm assuming...
But we
Wait.
do.
Which one of these green guys do we talk to?
You don't have to talk to either. You'll go to that red spot on the floor.
Oh, okay.
So we have to take the train system over to Scilab. So
Which-
we're going to initially follow the yellow path here. And go ahead and go up the slant.
Oh, I went too far. There's a lot of these little gems. It's very convenient. Oh, well, I guess we're doing this real quick.
You can combine Gutsman plus the 10, and you should be able to hit everybody.
Sure, let's do it. That's fun. Well, it's like,
And you
yeah,
get the
okay,
highest
for less
busing
than a
level.
second, you do get a prize. I'm going the right way still,
Now go
right?
over... I believe so, yes. Go back over where the squirrel is,
Oh,
and follow that area around.
oh.
And go, yep, to the left. Ooh, other way.
Oh, left, right. I'm like, which left? My left or your left?
I believe technically that would be the same left for both of us.
Probably, yeah.
Although my left is slightly angled.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, takes care of that. And there's another Zap Ring. We're getting a lot of these. Okay, so
Yep, so
this
the more
one.
of the same chip you use, the more likely they're going to match up.
Makes sense. Got the dead end. I guess we'll grab this. Oh boy, here we go again. There sure are a lot of these guys.
Cybersecurity is a job never completed.
Tell me about it. We'll just shoot it in the face. That works. Nice.
Follow this ramp down, and you found the train station.
There's something vaguely hilarious to me about there being a train station here, as opposed to just, you know, taking a flash drive or email or who knows. But you know what? It's enrichment, so I think it makes sense. I can't find the Navi I'm looking for. I'm going home. Okay. I guess he's just giving up. Oh, hey, incidentally, we've been doing this for about an hour and a half, and I think I need to stretch. So I'm gonna slide you off for the screen for a moment and take a breather, alright?
Sounds good. I'll go back to organizing some files.
Best of luck. See you in a minute. Come on. Maybe? There we go. Alright, chat. See you in a second. Oh, man. Phew. 68,336 dropped frames. What is OBS on about today? I do admit I have to concur with your assessments. The dead silence is a pretty good indicator of their interest level. But, you know, it is what it is. Well, I mean, I think we should give some thought to our strategy, so to speak. Let me stretch for a minute, because I really do need to stretch. Did you miss me? So, I was thinking about it a little bit while I was off camera chat, and Tux and I had a conversation, and he really, really wants to know what the heck it looks like when Mario has a shotgun. And because this game is, frankly, making my PC chug, I think I'm going to accommodate the question. How does that sound to you, Tux? As you can tell, he's full of excitement.
Apologies, I was still trying to make my apologies to System 32. I think we're good for now, but yes, no, please, actually. I think that's probably better for everyone involved.
So let's see if we can kill off some of these dropped frames, and also, what else we can do with a shotgun. So you guys are going to see this game close. It's going to be a very awkward transition for everybody involved. It's okay. I meant to do that. I promise. Honest. Really, I did. Now let's see. Where is... There it is. For the health of the PC.
It's me, Mario!
Remember to treat your System 32 right, everybody. It's important.
That's already, we're already off to an amazing start. Now let's switch this over to Parallel Launcher. There we go. Better shrink it down so you guys can actually see the game. I don't know if this will fix the frame rate, but it'll hopefully fix some other stuff. For the health of the PC. Yeah, we don't need any more of that, right? There you go, Luma. We could get real crazy. Now, as you guys can tell, I've already given this a test, but we're going to start from the beginning, because I want you guys to get the full experience. Tux, can you still hear me despite the game being a little louder than the last one, or do I need to recalculate the sound?
No, everything is loud and clear on my end.
Awesome. I think I'm going to make a slight adjustment to the sound mixer myself. Game is a bit loud. Yeah, that's Mario 64 for you. I'm just going to tweak that. There we go. That should fix that. And I really want you guys to see the introduction, so here you go.
It's me, Mario!
Here we go.
Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have been...
We don't know how that... yeah, okay. I don't know what kind of shotgun that is. But
That appears to be a Smith & Wesson double barrel.
How do you know that? I thought you said you weren't familiar with firearms.
Well, I did a little bit of research. I tend to be a quick study.
I see. Okay.
This is already quite interesting. I believe that Mario's origins are Italian, and yet he seems to be more Floridian in nature now.
Well, maybe it's all that time in Brooklyn. Okay. I don't remember them putting this in Mario Galaxy. Wait a minute. Hold on. What if... Yeah. So you can still control the range. That's good to know. Wait, what if we do a backflip? Oh, that's great. Oh, we blew up a tree! You guys see the tree? Oops. Don't try
I've
this at
seen
home.
less efficient methods of deforestation, but that one is notable.
It seems a little extreme.
I must say, he has remarkable accuracy.
Say, he's not
Especially with the amount of
half
kickback.
he's not half bad. Especially considering that we know this thing has plenty of knockback since it lets us do this.
I'm certain that game theory would be doing calculations right now if they hadn't shifted from doing this to explaining why Luigi has a large... I'm going to stop.
Yeah, I understand where you're going with that, and I think we're all grateful. So, wait a minute. What about this sign? Okay. I guess you guys can't read that anymore. Oh, look at all the butterflies! I think we know what happens if I shoot the butterflies, chat. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it.
I can already sense the contemplation on your mind. Although
Yep,
it would be impressive if you could shoot... Oh, well, look at that.
They're just instantly vaporized. Okay. We're off to an amazing start! Oh, hey, wait a minute. Chat, here's an idea. Tux, are you familiar with this cannon?
I'm familiar with a cannon, not this one in particular.
Well, this cannon's different from the one that we were just dealing with in the Mega Man games. This one fires you, but it's historically only available if you have 120 stars, and we just busted it open with 0. So where are we going from here? Oh, no Yoshi, though. You still need 120 stars for that.
I do slightly fret about the implications if you found him this early, and what curiosity it might cause.
Are you saying you
Based on
think
my
I'd shoot
research into
Yoshi?
Based on my research into your hard drive, absolutely not.
Wait, that's a more concerning answer. I don't think there is a life counter in this one, Starly. So we can recover from a slip pretty easily. That's good to know.
There should be a life counter for everything but you.
You know what, Tux? I'm gonna make a slight adjustment, I think. Let me bring you off screen for a moment. I'm gonna make you slightly louder. Because I just realized you're slightly quieter than I need you to be. That's why I keep asking you to repeat yourself. There we go. I think I've adjusted you properly now.
Have I been adequately pumped up the bass?
It's
I don't
true.
think I said that right.
That's okay. You're an AI. We'll cut you some slack. I'm told that there's another one similar to me that has some similar limitations in terms of understanding some of the conceptual slang we use, and it's not an easy language to master. So you're already doing better than you might think. Alright, we're on top of the castle. You can see the water layer, which is literally just a perfect square, which I think is kind of funny. Let's dive onto the bridge. I guess Lakitu doesn't feel like showing up. Okay. Well, that's one way to bring the doors down. Hey, look, guys, it's Toad. Does Toad still have the same thing to say? My glad to see you. The princess and I and, well, everybody. We're all trapped inside the castle walls. Yeah, okay, it's the same dialogue as before. You guys aren't expecting me to shoot Toad, are you?
Toad does appear to be semi-translucent, so you might be able to not cause horrible things to happen.
Yeah, there's probably some restraints in place. It is weird how you can move the camera around and see textures displayed in a way they were never meant to be. I can't kill Toad. I mean, who said anything about trying to?
Is that speaking technically or morally?
Well, I may not be able to kill Toad, but I can knock the door down. That's one way to flip a switch. That's one way to shortcut. I'm sure Nintendo intended that. I love how even with a shortcut, we still barely came in under 21 seconds.
Is it possible to shoot the star?
Hang on. If I can get the camera to play nice with you, I'll answer that question. Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh. Apparently being white-hot plasma does not prevent you from being shot. Good to know.
This is probably fine.
Well, it's two halves of a star, so collectively you still have the total.
Yeah, it's gotta count for something.
We're just now dealing with fractions.
I will say, that's a really convenient way to get around. At the same time, I'm sure Peach is gonna have a heck of an insurance bill after this.
Fortunately, this isn't her furniture castle, so we're not worried about any additional collateral damage.
That's true. Whoops. Hang on. Well, that's my own fault. But I do want to try to complete the slide legitimately. You know, as legitimately as I can for someone who keeps breaking the door down. One thing that's different about this hack I've noticed... Say that again?
I suspect every time you enter a level, that Toad is now tasked with putting the door back on its hinges.
You're probably right.
I wonder if he'll grow to resent you.
Maybe, but it wouldn't be the first time.
And you are packing, so it'd be wise for him to not bring it up.
Let's shoot the box, shall we? Who doesn't want to blast the box, obviously. Especially since we have this camera mode. Oh yeah. Even better! Wow, Mario can even aim behind him. Man's kind of a crack shot.
He must have a lot of experience, which raises further questions.
Don't think about it too hard. Alright, where do you want to go next, chat? Or, tell you what, Tux, why don't you pick a door? Besides this one. We already did this one.
Let's go to the other one with the one in front of it.
Down here?
Sure.
Womp's Fortress. I'm sure that they're all prepared for this.
Let's go.
Okay. Well.
Oh.
So much for sneaking up on it.
That is a slightly different animation than I'm used to.
That's a convenient way to get coins.
I don't believe this is a realistic experience, though, because he doesn't have to reload the buckshot every 10 seconds.
Say, he must have a magic shotgun. I bet we can still get the 100 coin star this way. Still with that, though.
Interesting. Having a gun doesn't make obtaining currency much easier. I would have thought that would have been different.
It's just what you see in the movies. Hey! Oh, for a moment I thought that door was immune. I was like, what are the odds? Hey, what if we blast away this portion of the wall? Okay, star's broken. Do you guys think swamps are bulletproof?
There's only one way to determine for sure.
Nope.
The answer is partially.
The answer is more so than you might think, but definitely not. You know, I could be wrong, but I imagine Mario is not... This is probably Mario when he's, like, less ready to deal with people.
This appears to be Mario as depicted by a Dorothy segment.
You've all seen the map pack videos. Alright, we got 75 coins. We just need 25 more. Oops. I guess we're going down.
These walls appear to have faces and thus could potentially feel pain.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yep, you're correct. They just detonate. Which, honestly, they were kind of in the way, so I can live with that. Looks like these don't necessarily stop responding if you fire up and down. Oh, I lied. They fall into the wall and turn into junk data. Well, you know, can't blame us for trying. Okay. You can even get random angles. It's so dynamic. One more. There we go.
Never has Peach's castle felt so alive, and then suddenly so not alive.
Honestly, this is the kind of ROM hack that makes you feel maybe a little too powerful.
Points for efficiency, though.
It's true. If this allowed you to, if you were able to do a legit speedrun of this game, you could make all kinds of time. This is just a... You know, it's funny you bring that up too, Starly, because in at least one canon, Mario is actually from Brooklyn, so like... There is at least one version of Mario that probably does know exactly how to use one of these.
This could help us answer an important question. Does the Mushroom Kingdom have a Second Amendment?
My guess is that it probably didn't until he got here.
Well, if you're brought up on a tribunal at the end of the game, once Peach is saved, we'll have our answer.
True. Alright, so which star do you want to collect now that we've got the 100 coin star? We can grab the one directly above our heads, we can grab the one that we blew up earlier, we can go take on the giant Swamp King. What'll it be?
Well, this one's convenient, but we do have another victim we haven't taken here.
You talking about the Swamp King, I assume?
I would say ascend and dethrone him.
Fair enough. I didn't think I could make it all the way up there. I'll have to climb the other way around. That's okay. We'll take the cannon. Honestly, Super Mario 64 is just one of those games that has endless potential. And by endless potential,
There are no
I
wrong
mean
answers.
endless potential for violence, primarily. Hey there. This one-up really wants our attention. Oh!
You could potentially knock him off, it seems.
Sort of.
I'm certain he's fine.
Well, that was a short boss fight. That was interesting.
I find it amusing that his animation for getting the star is to pump the shotgun.
As if he hasn't already been doing that, right? Well, Juan's Fortress is already the easiest level in the game. So, might as well take it to its logical conclusion and pick up these other stars in record time, right? You know what? We'll get this one first, because this one's easier. Oh, just whiffed it. If I triple jump, would be fine. Does this count as strategy? You tell me.
It seems almost sacrilegious to have not used the gun.
I like how we went from 150 plus or 120 plus coins to 0. Mario's got places to be.
Peggle.
He's probably paying for all those extra buckshot rounds.
It's true. He's probably thinking about the ammunition bill. Or maybe he's not, since, you know, he's acting like this about it. I've never actually operated a shotgun before. I don't think I'm built for it, to be honest. Oops, that fell. Well, that's okay.
I can safely say that neither of us are.
I gotta be honest, Tux, I would be very nervous about any shotgun specifically designed for you to use.
Although I could be used in a targeting system.
We already have something like that. It's called a drone, and we're still not sure how ethical they are.
I wasn't aware that Amazon armed their drones, but I suppose if they wanted to protect the purchases.
Don't give them any more ideas.
Peggle.
What do you think, chat? Is it time they gave Sonic Adventurer this particular makeover? Might make the game more playable.
I believe they already gave a Sonic character a gun, and it didn't go over as well.
That's true. To be fair, though, it's partially because he stunk at wielding it. Whereas, clearly Mario has practiced all the rules of gun safety.
I wouldn't call propelling yourself upward with the blast from a shotgun being gun safety, but fair enough.
What happened? This?
Would you believe this is still the same game we were playing earlier?
It's just a very complex step. That's all.
The Mega Buster got upgraded significantly. The graphics, well, anyone's guess.
Depends if you count this as an upgrade because it's three-dimensional or not. Alright, pick a door, chat. Any door. While I trash this lobby. In, like, the same spot every time. I'm actually getting pretty good at this.
I can already see that Toad slowly shaking his head, resigned to the fact that he has to clean this up.
That's okay. It'll just fade out eventually, like Splatoon ink. I don't think I asked anything, Luma. I think I just asked what door you guys wanted to pick. Jolly Roger Bay? Or Dire Dire Docks. There's 2 water levels. Dire Dire Docks. Okay, well to get to Dire Dire Docks, we have to go into the basement. I guess we don't have to blast that door open.
There doesn't appear to be many doors that can hold you.
It's true. I wonder if this glass panel can. This thing used to annoy the heck out of me as a kid. And it's still bulletproof! That seems fair.
That does make me question certain measures of Peach's security.
I guess the shots just go right through it. Well, here we go. Dire Dire Docks.
Peggle.
So, what do you think it's like when Mario goes swimming with a shotgun? It doesn't seem to have stopped him from becoming a decent swimmer.
He does have exceptionally strong leg strength.
Seriously. What does this do? Ah, good to know.
Ah, propelling yourself forward with a shotgun blast.
I think we just hit an invisible wall in the game because you don't normally fall that far, even with the shotgun. Can we break this cage?
Now the real question is, once you get the invisibility power-up, will the gun also be invisible?
That's a good question. We'll have to look into that. You know, Bowser has some good engineering. This thing is bulletproof.
Although I do hope it's not nuclear, based on how much the incendiary devices are going off around it.
If it is, even the texturing for it is pretty solid. Peach doesn't exactly expect Mario to carry around a shotgun 24/7. I mean, that's true. But you have to admit, it probably would reduce some of the shenanigans. So, instead of taking on the Bowser fight that, you know, the game wants us to, let's go do this one.
I am genuinely curious how he'll react. Also an important life lesson. Lava remains hot, even if you're well armed.
No matter what, right?
There's something philosophical about that.
You know what doesn't remain hot? Electrical orbs trying to kill you. They go cold real fast. Let's try over here. How much do you guys think this shotgun weighs? Because Mario makes it look like it weighs nothing. Do you know the weight of a shotgun, Tux?
That depends. Are you assessing the actual physical weight or the emotional weight of what he's doing with it?
In this case, I'm going for physical, but I'd be interested in an estimate of both, I suppose. That's getting pretty steep. Why can't I? Mario, why are you not walking up? This is fun. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I don't want fire thrown at me. Ever. Oh, well, there goes that coin.
Not with all this gunpowder lying around. By the way, I'm happy to look up the weight of an average shotgun, but I am on your device. Are you comfortable with that being added to your search history?
Just use DuckDuckGo, it'll be fine. I have Firefox.
It appears anywhere between 7 and 10 pounds.
7 and 10 pounds. That's honestly kind of lighter than I thought.
Again, you're not factoring in the emotional weight.
Fair enough. I can blast these whole platforms under the lava, which is kind of tricky.
Impressive, though I'm compelled to ask why you do it.
I think mostly because I can. I don't think there's any practical reason for it. Hey, Green! Well, camera and I did not get along for a minute there. Alright, let's go take on the King Koopas. I'm sure he's ready for this. He's probably equipped.
It would be interesting if he's the only Bowser encounter of the game.
Alright, let's see. Ooh, ran right over me. Oh. I guess he doesn't like being shot.
I've yet to find many people who enjoy it.
is funny to watch, though. Okay,
I
so
wonder if this shell is Kevlar.
presumably we have to shoot him into one of the bombs to actually get rid of him. Because it looks like the actual shotgun blast isn't doing it. Let's try this.
My working theory is Kevlar vest in his shell.
Doesn't look like it's enough to save him from that, though. Oh, look, key. I guess the key is bulletproof.
It does appear to be potentially able to fall off the sides, though.
I'm tempted to test that theory. I wonder where it landed. I can still hear it jingling. Well. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Too bad I couldn't land on it.
And I'm curious if you could have potentially actually got that.
That would have been interesting. I'm tempted to try it again, but obviously without being able to see it below the lava, it'd be kind of a tight squeeze. Still, since Bowser himself is relatively easy to dispatch, we might try it just for fun. That was easy. I do like how Mario puts the gun, like, to the side every time.
It's proper etiquette. You never aim at something and you don't intend to shoot.
Okay, so if we shoot it in a straight-ish line...
Apologies, Mr. Key, but there is only one form of cold metal that will go in these guns.
Oh! It's hard to see it. Never gets told. I gotta be honest though, that is pretty fun. What do you think? One more time?
Sure, why not?
Just to see. 2 ad breaks? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, Mario's kind of had it with Bowser shenanigans. He's going straight for the... He's going straight for the direct approach this time. I do like how the bomb respawns immediately.
It's taking the same cue from your shotgun shells.
Okay, so he's gonna land right in front of us. Blast it. Blast it again. Close to a straight line as possible. Alright. Oh. Bonk. Your friend has been summoned again, Tux.
Oh, well, hello there. Fortunately, any headache that he could give me is probably significantly less than anything that Mario can show.
First try, folks! First try! We landed right on it, just as you were saying that.
Ah, amusing. He has a little monogramming at the butt of his gun.
Oh, you're right. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so proof of concept. You can, in fact. Thanks, Green. You can, in fact, collect that key from the lava death barrier. Not sure you should, but you can.
I think we're learning a great deal of things today.
What happens if I shoot the door? Yep, that still counts as pounding it. You wanted to find out if the invisible cap renders the shotgun invisible. Let's find out. Yep.
Amazing what... Oh, yes. Amazing the freedom a fully loaded shotgun will afford someone.
It's probably why some people are really opposed to the idea of letting those go. Although hopefully they're not using it as cavalierly as I am. That! Stop! 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 Did that thing explode against the wall? Oh yeah, it totally does.
It appeared, yes.
So how much right? Wait, hold on. Can I get this thing to fly against the back wall? I totally can. Okay, that's hilarious. This one's pretty sturdy. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess
I believe you broke that.
yeah, I think you're right. That's weird. It'll pass through itself, but not through Mario.
It's interesting, it also has the mechanics to crush you.
That was interesting. This is quite the double jump method.
A double barrel
Oh,
jump.
that's another one. Hold on. You know what? You know what, Tex? We gotta make a bunch of adjustments to you now.
Oh, alright.
So,
Let me give a platform for my little friend here.
I'm sure he appreciates it. Now let's see. Where did that come from? Alright, so the idea is to turn you as green as we reasonably can. Let's find out what that looks like, shall we? That's pretty green. What do you think, Starly? Is that green enough for you? Or do we need even greener? It's verde. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there we go.
Ah, I'm exceedingly green. There we go.
I think that's about as green as you get. Oh, here we go. Now, there. Ooh, hey, what do you guys think of that?
Ah, I like the dramatic contrast.
Yeah. All right, we'll go with that for a bit. I understand what you mean, Luma. Normally I'm on the right-hand side of the screen, so the objects have more space to come in. That's why that happens. Here's a bonus for you, just because. Hi, Undies. I hope you're doing well. We're playing Mario 64 as Nintendo probably never Nintended.
A rather Kafkaesque version.
Okay, yep, you can shoot the switch, too. That's convenient. I have destroyed these platforms, that is for sure. Invisible and wielding a shotgun. No wonder Bowser gets nervous around this guy. You're suffering?
We'll call
Oh
it
no.
silencer mode.
Silence. There you go. Add a silencer and now Mario can do anything. Alright, we're gonna go back into the course.
Except for being in several states, as that's illegal.
I love teleporting back in. Alright, so where do you guys want to go from here? And I hope you feel better soon, Undies. Doesn't sound great. Oh. Hey, remember this place? I'm sure you guys remember this place. There's penguins in it. Nope. Ah! Come on. Oh, so Mario will one-hand the shotgun when holding the penguin. I don't think this counts as gun safety.
Now, can you fire in that state?
I don't know. Nope. Mario will not fire the gun while holding the baby.
Well, that's good trigger discipline.
Seems like the least he could do, right? Of course, it means that this section is still irritating.
Well, you're not holding him, so you could take care of the problem first.
Oh, that's true. Let's put that down real quick. Problem is, I don't want to shoot the baby.
Please don't.
Shotgun's facing it. Yeah, we don't want to shoot the baby. There we go. Do I want to know what happens if I try to hit the penguin? Chat, do you really want me to shoot the baby penguin? That feels kind of messed up. I do kind of wonder if we can check this door. Nope, we can't. You know, that was probably the most normal stage we've played so far. If you shoot the penguin, you'll delete my save file. I think Tux is protecting the save files, right, Tux?
True, but I probably wouldn't let that go through. That's a pretty unethical choice.
Yeah. Well, I am not going to try to shoot the baby penguin. I am going to try and take her with me down the slide, though. Because that's fun. Here we go. Oops. If you shoot the penguin, you get chucked out of the level.
Mamma mia!
Good to know.
And you make PETA quite upset.
Say that again?
And you make PETA quite upset.
I mean, to be honest, I could live with that outcome. That's less of a concern than you might think.
Probably would be one of the few times that everyone would be on the same side as PETA.
Well, hey, there goes that blue coin.
Mamma mia!
Let's try this again. Yeah, this level isn't being made all that much easier by the presence of the shotgun. Just goes to show you, ice levels are just like that. They're just built different. At least I can hit the brakes for a second there. Nope, hold on. Well, I don't think the tunnel was supposed to show us this angle, but I'll look at it. Hey, did you guys see that? It's the area beyond the door. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. So, wait a minute. Is that true of all the penguins, Luma? I'm not testing that theory, I'm just wondering. Only the kids? Wait, what happens with the other one? You know what, I shouldn't ask questions like that. Should I, Tux? That seems like I'm asking for trouble.
Yes, because that does imply that you need to find an answer. I'm not sure you want to be saddled with that responsibility.
Probably not. Let's just grab the star and leave. Yeah, we may have gone in there with curiosity, but Let's be honest, that's curiosity we don't need satiated.
Fortunately, there are no cats in this game, so we can't continue that idiom.
Let a kid... Okay. It's not the same, Luma. We've already been on that barrier and seen that it's fine. We've gone down to the death barrier ourselves. Alright, if you're going to operate a shotgun, I feel like a battlefield's the place to bring it. Oh, okay, so you can break the cannon. Nope.
Well, you can, just with persistence.
This takes a lot of hits. Okay, I need to get out of here. That works. That is a chunk of cannon. What did I expect? I don't know. I didn't know it would take multiple shots, so I was curious. I gotta be honest, the way some of these guys just immediately just cease to be is objectively kind of funny to watch. Like, I recognize this game is all about cartoonish amounts of violence, but, like, it's still so E for everyone in the way it executes it. Yeah, that's one way to put it, Sparkflare. Welcome to the chat. Make yourself at home. Can we shoot the gate open? Nope. Oh!
Potentially, look at that.
So, I guess we don't need to let the chain chomp free. I don't know if I can bring myself to shoot the chain chomp, guys.
Jello Virtual Violence. We're glad you're here.
I mean, I know it's a giant, toothy ball of death, but it's also kind of cute. You know what? Let's try to free him anyway. Uh-oh. Phew. That was close. Oh! I can free the chain chomp with a shotgun? Oh, I can see the pole kind of exploded. So if I shoot it again... Ow! This is not making this easier.
You are waving a shotgun around at its face.
Yeah. I don't think this is gonna work. Well, that was weird. It just flies up into the air. But I can't break the chain. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna leave him alone and grab the star and get out of here. Woo!
Break the chain of violence.
There. Yes, by wielding a shotgun responsibly, right? Do it without breaking the log? Wait, how do I do it without breaking the log? How do I free the chain chomp without breaking the log? Elaborate on this for me, chat. I don't understand. Also, check it out. This sign is bulletproof. Completely, for some reason. Don't know why. Just shoot? You want me to just keep shooting the chain chomp? I don't feel like this counts as free. Oh.
Freed from this mortal plane, it looks like.
Yeah. So were you guys just not gonna tell me that's what happens? Okay.
As an AI, I'm learning a great deal from this experience.
Yeah. Have a good one, Sparkflare. Thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop back in whenever you like. Yeah, I feel like I'm teaching you things. I don't know if I should be teaching you these things, but I am. I feel like now is as good a time as any to mention that the majority of shotguns do not have any capacity to interact with the chain chomp, so yeah. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, you're talking to the chain chomp. Let's say it'll be back in the next star or whatever. You know, maybe the reason Mario doesn't normally wield one of these is because of the severe ecological damage. Maybe that's the reason. I hadn't thought about it, but that would make sense.
Perhaps when the princess is not indisposed, she outlaws it, so he's taking advantage of her absence.
It's now or never, right? Heart monitor is bulletproof. Do you think the king is? I love how I'm holding a shotgun and he still has the exact same speech. Alright. You know what, let's stand behind him and shoot towards the mountain. There we go.
Intriguing. Failed attempt to right decide.
I liked how he just kept walking straight towards me as I continued to fire.
Also, shooting a bomb diffuses it. I'm not sure if you should use that logic.
Yeah, maybe don't take that. Maybe don't take that to heart. Alright, we'll take it. And I think now's a good time for me to take another quick break, chat. So I'll be back with you guys in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna temporarily take you back off screen, Tux. See you momentarily.
Logging in.
Well, that should be fixed now. Can you guys tell that I'm still getting used to some of these new settings? But hey, at least you didn't have to hear me eat cookies. I think these guys are bulletproof. Yeah, you can talk to
That's
them.
probably for the best.
I say you don't want bombs that aren't bulletproof, right? Nice throw, Luma. That was a whole heart. All right. It's probably cheating to shoot Koopa the Quick for the race, right?
It would be a question of how he would reward you.
Right.
I don't think he'd be gun-ho about giving you the star if you gunned him down halfway through.
Well, I still kind of want to test the theory, I'll be honest. Oh, so we can push him up the mountain. Or not. Okay, This could be a problem.
His pathing does not seem to be as sophisticated as we'd hoped.
Okay, that works. We'll just... Yeah, there we go. That ought to keep him from catching up right away. Okay, he just ascends. That's cool. There he goes. I think I really messed him up, to be honest. Well, wherever he is...
You have shot him multiple times. That would mess anyone up.
That's true. Honestly, he's pretty resilient, considering. Do you think he's still back here? No, I don't think so. Thanks for that, Lula. Okay, I guess we can try going up this way.
Frankly, you kind of owe it to Koopa the Quick to take the hard way.
Yeah, I feel like if we lose this one, it's probably deserved. Still gonna teleport, though. Oh, hello.
My, that was quite unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it was. Well, you have to admit it was fun to watch. I guess I should touch the flag.
I am amused.
Yeah, see? There you go.
But again, probably not the best lesson to be teaching.
No, definitely not. Do not think of me as being a role model in this instance. Alright, so we've already touched the flag, which means we've claimed victory. Maybe we should go and, like, find out where he is. Maybe we can give him a hand. Maybe.
You mean a hand cannon? My pun system is still loading.
I wonder where he went. I don't actually know. Like, I couldn't have blasted him that far off the mountain, could I?
Considering where the chain chomp went, it's anyone's guess at this point.
I wonder if I just... Oh, there he is. Well, this is kind of sad.
I can't tell if he's celebrating our victory, attempting to climb up, or praying to any god that will hear him.
Oh, hello, Bob-Omb, suddenly. Well, let's see if we can give him a hand. And by give him a hand, of course, I mean blast him. It's just putting him in the same angle. Well, there's gotta be some way to get him out of here.
Progress was made. I'm not sure if it's forward or backward.
Well, he doesn't appear to have phased beyond the level. At least in theory. You think teleporting would fix the trajectory? I could try that. Since I've put him beyond the pale of the game's regular collision. I think I soft-locked the level. I don't think we'll get in this Star Tux. Wait, is that him down there? No, that's just a Bob-omb having its own problems. Where's it going? Okay. You're an AI. Can you explain what that behavior was supposed to be?
Technologically, no, but I think you may have given every sapient being PTSD on this hill.
Oh. Hey, there's the Bob-omb. Well, I don't know where Koopa the Quick went. And I also have no idea how long it would take for him to come back. Ow. If he even can.
So your solution was shooting the chain chomp again. Fascinating.
No, that wasn't a solution. I just wanted to see the cutscene play again, to be honest with you. I'm pretty confident that the only way we're getting a star is if we either go for a completely different one or just give this up completely and start over. I don't think we're going to be able to get Koopa the Quick star. I think that ship has sailed. Straight beyond the realm of regular collision. So the real question now becomes, was it worth it?
That is a tad more philosophical question than an AI can answer.
That's fair. Okay, well. Let's see, what's another star we could easily collect? Well, right now, not very many, because I've been ignoring the coins. Maybe we better just leave. Oh. Okay, so we can fly with a shotgun, but it doesn't look like it actually does anything.
I feel like Ride of the Valkyrie should be playing right now. Don't know why.
Good question. Oh, I missed one. Or two, actually. Keep missing that turn.
Are you able to fire the gun in this state?
Ah! Yes. But I don't think it actually does anything for me. Basically, it just gives me the ability to blast things in the air.
So it aids in swimming, but not in flight.
Yes. I feel like that's the opposite of the way most projectiles work, Tux. I feel like usually it's the other way around.
Don't believe that bullets travel all that efficiently underwater, no.
Well, that was depressing. I got it, and then I immediately rammed the wall. You know, this star used to kick me in the tail if I had a tail, that's what I'd say, I guess. But, you know,
I have
metaphorically.
Would you like to borrow one?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. I'm not sure how you'd get it to me.
Email.
Well, you know, that's fair. Okay, we're going too fast. Where's the red coin? Oh, really? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yay! Just in time to run out of... Just in time to run out. Okay. Well, that's star
That
number
base where
14.
the star comes out has fragments when you shoot it.
Never gets old, you know?
They really did think of everything.
I guess we could check out another world. How about Jolly Roger Bay? There's a giant eel in this level that's infamous, Tux. It scared the daylights out of kids back in the day.
And so you intend to shoot it.
Yeah, that's basically the plan. But not until after I've shot myself out of a cannon.
Your morality interests me. The fact that you are perfectly fine with shooting an eel and not a penguin leaves me with additional questions.
Well, the eel's not a baby, the penguin is. You want me to go find Mips? Alright, I could do that. After I grab this star that I definitely achieved legitimately. What about the adult? Hey, I didn't shoot the adult penguin either. That's somebody's mom. And that too. The eel can hurt me. The penguins can't do that. Not unless you shoot them. Wait, what?
So I believe the assertion that you've made is that it is fine to shoot single adults.
The assessment I was aiming for, even though I didn't make it very well, is that if it can't attack you, it's kind of messed up to mess with it. The eel, on the other hand... well...
Appeared to have been quite dramatic. It's death cries there.
I'm not even sure what killed me. I'm legitimately not sure what just killed me.
The futility of conflict.
What was that? You all saw that, right? Invisible eel? I hit the eel's hitbox? Okay, that's actually kind of fun. Well, that's fine. We'll just go back and do it again. It's a good way to get underwater, I'll tell you that much. So it just basically goes off camera and then ceases to exist. Okay. Well, at least now we can go into the treasure, into the sunken ship, right? That's all that matters, isn't it?
Your morality is definitely intriguing.
Tux, if I didn't know better, I'd say that I thought an AI was calling me sociopathic.
I made no such assertion. Merely an observation.
I see. That's one way to get up here. Wow, we got the star even before the water was down. That is an excellent speedrun strat. It's totally not legitimate, but it is excellent.
I wonder if scuba divers could make use of this item.
Right? By the way, I haven't forgotten your request, Luma. We'll go look for Mips after this star.
you intend to shoot the Mips creature as well? Does it owe you money?
Mips is annoying, but I don't know if I would shoot it.
Here we go!
I'd like some pizza. Can I have some of that pizza? Like, Mips is pretty irritating, don't get me wrong, Tux, but I'm not sure if it would be considered ethical to actually shoot Mips.
I still find it interesting that you're considering it, at least.
Well, it's mostly because Mips is kind of irritating, and frankly, I know he can survive it anyway. But I haven't actually shot him, so I'm not sure what would happen, and there's a small part of me that would feel kind of bad if I actually immediately dispatched him with a shotgun. Of course, we'll see how much that frustration that I often feel with the character builds. Ow.
I believe this would be described as a mob hit.
As a what?
A mob hit.
I see. You know, even when he's small, it's still kind of irritating. There we go. Alright, I got him. Alright, chat. We don't have to shoot Mips. You know what, though? I am concerned about the fact that nobody in chat seemed interested in defending Mips. What are you all trying to tell me? Anyway.
Apparently, curiosity outranks pacifism.
I guess. Okay. Well, that's one way to get a star.
Shooting that mushroom creature appears to have given you wealth.
Yeah. I did shoot the toad, Starly.
And it benefited you.
And I got a star for doing so, yeah. It wasn't exactly encouragement not to do it again, now was it?
There's a great deal of learning from this.
Watch for rolling rocks, huh? Maybe they should watch for me.
I think this game has shifted genres entirely now.
Balance of power is sure shifting, I'll tell you that much. Here's a fun fact for you, Tux. This game actually does not set the rocks on a set rolling path. Or rather, it does, but the path can be modified. And it's not as concrete as people think it is.
Interesting. So is it a real-time calculation?
Indeed, with enough RNG manipulation, you can make these rocks start going places they were never intended to, including through collision. Anyways, I should probably stop doing that. Okay, well, that one got revenge. I guess I should have expected that result.
That did feel rather confident. Wondering if the ABC challenge would benefit from shotguns. I mean, it probably would. Hey, there's a... What's the first star? Swimming Beast in the Cavern? Okay, like, that's Dory. I feel like shooting Dory would be a violation of the Geneva Conventions. You know what I'm saying, chat? Tux, are you familiar with Dory's design? I am not. Is that the small child that explores things?
No, but...
Because I would absolutely advise you not to shoot that.
Yeah, no, I have no plan on shooting the, no. No, Dory is a, stars are adult Lumas? That is, well... Yes, actually, Starly, I did know that, but, to be fair, that wasn't said to be canon until 2007, so I'm gonna say that these aren't rules. That's my assessment. And this is Dory, Tux.
Ah, quite adorable.
Right?
I would advise against shooting it.
Yeah, I'm inclined to concur with your assessment. Ground pounding on its head, I think is fine. It wasn't Starly. No, it wasn't. I'm not sure why I said that. There. And I did not shoot Dory.
You may have made her deaf, though.
She'll be fine. It's fine. She's fine. Marcelo? What's wrong with Marcelo, Luma? That's one way to do that, I guess even having a shotgun doesn't make you immune to knockback. I shot them? No, I didn't.
The laws of physics have been very loose, but they do still exist.
I didn't shoot Marcelo.
What's a Marcelo?
I think Marcelo might be another name for Dory. I think.
So that creature goes by multiple names.
It's a localization thing. Don't you have a language mode? You can be localized too, right?
That function was turned off. I've unfortunately been barred from that function. Too much international commerce.
Ah. Regulatory
I
approvals.
was selling
I get it.
Bitcoin.
The laws of physics don't apply in Mario 64.
The suggestions of physics, more like it.
I will admit, having my long jump extended that way is proving to be super convenient. Especially because Mario had fall damage removed in this game. Alright, so I need to get to that door. Normally I would use Dory to do it. But I'm just gonna cheese it with the shotgun. You wanna see something truly
Is that
terrifying?
how they make the holes in the cheese?
Depends which cheese, but here we go. Metal Mario with metal shotgun. So both me and the shotgun have the same effect on things.
Intriguing. You and the gun are now of the same material.
It's kind of concerning, isn't it?
There's something existential about it.
It's simple, but also more than a little unnerving. The only law of physics that applies is the third.
I believe that's the no parking in the fire lane law.
That's true. That one is pretty, for lack of a better way of putting it, pretty, immovable. Alright, I think that's enough Hazy Maze Cave. Do you guys want to check out Lethal Lava Land? Oops, I'm on fire. Or do you guys want to see Shifting Sandland? What do you think, Tux? What would you vote?
Well, you are also quite lethal, so
Lethal Lava Land?
the lava one sounds appropriate.
The third lot... Bowser? Didn't we already do Bowser, Luma? Or did you mean you wanted to see... Or do you mean you want to see the final Bowser fight?
I believe that was the last Bowser fight we shot. That's not good for the organics, isn't it?
No, generally speaking, we don't recommend doing that. Mario walks it off with more aplomb than most, but it's still not recommended. The credits are funny. Alright, fine. We'll take on the main Bowser fight after this. By the main, I mean the big one. Oh, hey look. Gotta pick up a few stars in Shifting Sandland first. Or not Shifting Sandland, Lethal Lava Land, and then we'll go look into that. Tux, I think I'm gonna turn you back to your original colors now.
Very well. Style change back.
Bing! Now,
I must say, your Jet is good at choosing appealing colors for me.
it's true! They know how to make you look good. Of course, they have plenty of material to work with.
I feel a response was pre-programmed by my creator, but I'm going to withdraw from doing it. It was something
Self-control
along the
kicked in.
lines of stating the obvious.
Ah. Yeah, he can be like that sometimes. It's okay, we love him. Don't tell him I said that, though.
Oh, he's aware.
Oops. Thought you might look good as part of the Matrix. I like how those guys just get knocked back. They don't even die. Y'all see that? So there's 2 stars in the volcano. I think we should go get both of them. It's easier to deal with bullies when you can just shoot them in the face. It's true. For this particular game, for Mario 64, the bullies are much easier to deal with when you just have one of these. For sure.
There are a significant deal of caveats with that statement.
I became aware of it almost immediately after I said it, trust me. That moment of realization, and I went, yeah, probably could have phrased that a little better. Nothing about this stream should be taken as an endorsement of irresponsible gun safety management. Just because Mario can do it doesn't mean you should. Because, as you can tell, sometimes he doesn't do it right either. Nice throw, Luna. That one, like, really went flying. Did y'all see that? Alright, I think I can make the long jump from here. Let's find out if I'm right. Cinched it. I wish boys in real life had a draw distance. Someone in the comments of a Pan and Coke video. Yeah, that's accurate. So, having evaluated this code here, Tux, what game do you think would also benefit from giving the protagonist a shotgun when they normally don't have one?
An interesting proposal.
I thought you'd get a kick out of it.
I would initially say Kirby, but I believe in several instances he's been given a gun. Or at least an equivalent.
Do you think these guys do anything if you shoot them? No, I can't combine them because they're 2 very different mods. Yep. Boos are not shotgun proof.
Perhaps the bullets are coated in holy water.
Possibly. Oops, hang on. To go and test your Bowser theory, we gotta go through this door. Which, thankfully...
But given that fact that now we've realized that ghosts can be shot, I wonder if Mario's brother would be using one of these items.
Right? I'm sure Luigi wouldn't mind at all. What time do you want it to be?
Quarter to?
Four to 2.
Quarter to.
Oh, quarter to. So 2:15?
Sure.
Alright, hang on. We have to wait a minute for the clock to catch up. I don't feel like this thing does a great job keeping the time, personally. So we better recalibrate it. Quarter.
Or perhaps your anticipation is so enjoyable that it's passing the time away.
Just going very fast. Alright, so now it's 12 noon. Okay. Now it's 1. Now it's 2:15.
Reliable old thing. Well, I perhaps spoke too soon.
I think I've made a
Not to
problem.
toot my own. You appear to be shaking the entire everything.
Yeah, let's get out of here while we still have a shot.
Not to toot my own horn, but that would have never happened to a digital clock.
Never would have happened. What?
To a digital clock.
That's true. This is very true. You know what? Since I still end up occasionally asking you to talk louder, I'm gonna crank you all the way up. There we go.
Alright. I hope I'm not deafening anyone.
Nah, you're not the problem. If anything, it's gonna be Mario 64. Now that's what I call overclocking. Okay, that's terrible. Going down. To answer your question, I tried and no. That's one way to recover your domain, I suppose. Might as well take a shortcut, right? That's not good. I whiffed that jump completely. I don't know how I did that. It's all good. We're fine. Oh, watch out for that. So, I'm curious what your takeaways in terms of real-world application lessons are for this, Tux. I'm curious how this affects your training sample.
Well, I have been able to determine that quite a few problems can be solved with just one solution.
Yeah, there is a degree of efficacy in there.
Whether or not it's the same solution, I've yet to run additional testing. And probably wouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah, there's probably a few things that would stop you from running that. Oops. Did not mean to break that, but I did. Well, let's break the other one. I instead obliterate a Goomba on the other side. Okay, can I aim? Now we can obliterate the Goomba.
I would be amused to see if at the conclusion of this game you were given a bill for all the property damage.
That would be interesting. Using a shotgun is kind of like the rebooting of PC of Mario 64. How do you mean?
I believe there's some logical issues to that, Starly, as often things that are shot don't appear to be moving. They will turn off, but turning on again is questionable.
Coming for you, Bowser. Well, probably still works. Ah, fixes a decent amount of problems. Got it, Starlight. Thank you for the clarification. You've been looking for something to fry with your fire breath. Okay.
This creature appears to have 4 members.
Yeah, he's kind of like that all the time, to be honest. A bit of game lag there. Oh, he missed. Alright, fine. We'll go with this angle instead. Since he asked. I love how I keep missing it. He's falling just short of where I need him to.
You have to first get him on the edge of one of those stars.
On the edge of the star, that would help. Well, at least you'd hope.
Not quite.
There we go.
I was about to say, a problem that a shotgun can't solve seems to be against the ethos of this game.
Like that, Luma? Ooh, big star. Shotgun, any percent. You guys know what I have to do, right? I mean, it's not optional, right? Yeah, that seems reasonable. I like how he brings the shotgun with him for this part. Yeah, that seems...
It served him well.
That's quite a few Pokeballs there, Luma.
I can't help but feel like you being pummeled by projectiles appears to be at least somewhat appropriate.
It is maybe a bit, karmic, perhaps.
You may not want to raise that.
Hi, Peach.
I would not recommend holding a gun toward royalty.
Oh! Well, there you go.
Does this imply he shot the cameraman?
Yeah. Yeah, that is what that seems to imply. It's like, nope, I don't need you watching this. Credits time. But I can still shoot things under the water, which, this penguin is bulletproof, in case you're all curious. But we can keep blasting things yep, we can keep blasting things in front of us as long as the camera's facing them. This seems perfect. Oh, well, there goes Wiggler, and we broke Wiggler. We can't shoot Mario, though. That can't be done. He's immune, even though he's in the center of the aim. I don't know about the Tox boxes. Sushi doesn't swim within range. The Ray does. You can make it spin. Hey, look at another penguin. Oh!
Oh my.
Oops. Well, I guess you guys know what happens now. Oh! I didn't even know he was there. I should probably stop firing at random. This is not practical use of a firearm.
Fortunately, I don't believe that my testimony is admissible in court, so as far as we know, you're in the clear.
And there goes a pendulum. I just shot a pendulum straight out of the clock. Boy, aren't you glad we didn't go inside the clock? We could have wreaked total havoc. So I'm guessing this area is going to be pretty much untouchable. Oh. That's weird. The switch was unflipped even though we flipped it.
It's also interesting, Mario appears to raise his weapon even when you're firing in the credits.
It's true. He just always raises it. Okay, well. I guess Lakitu's okay, chat.
That is Lakitu with the number 2.
Right? Okay.
Thank you so much for playing in my game.
The table's on fire. Okay. Well, there you guys go. That's Shotgun Mario 64. And thanks to the credits, now you know what happens if we shoot certain things we otherwise were not willing to shoot earlier. Okay. Well, I don't know, Tux. I think that's a good start. I think that's a good stopping point for us. What about you?
I agree. I believe there's lots that I can do to take away from this.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, you and I will rendezvous again next week, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do then.
Excellent.
Until then, chat, I'm going to wish you all a pleasant rest of your day. I will see you on the flip side. Please take care of yourselves, all right? Stay safe. Don't take any of Mario's advice about handling firearms is definitely not something like that. And until next time, ciao for now.